Zay, put a one on the chat if you hear me. Bet. About to get started in a second. Sorry, Malik. Thank you for following through. Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. All right, so yeah. Man, I've been good, bro. How you been? Been good. I've been kind of busy. Everybody in the cut been kind of busy. Everybody's working hard, trying to get some stuff accomplished. How are you? Man, I'm just pulling my notes together. I know it's been a minute since we've been live, trying to get a little time for people to fall in. Plus, I was running a little late. Still gonna get busy though. All right, just pulling up. Let's get busy. I guess it's me and you, Zane, for right now. See? What up, Pure Black? All right, so I don't know the topic we need. Exactly. It's crazy because it turned into a nice little discussion that kind of got me a little hype. That's it. That's the only reason why I ended up going live. I'm still kind of busy, but I thought this would be a good conversation. So I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with ChatGPT. You can put a one or say yeah, I don't care. But wait. Peace, Chalty. Thanks for coming through too. Let's see if I can pin this. Yeah. Just to give everybody another shot so when you come in you can see what we're talking about. Sorry about that. So basically recently I've been messing around with ChatGPT, AI and all this kind of stuff and learning a couple of things about it. And so I started prompting it, learning how to use the prompts, trying to give context and things of that nature. And so I was like, well, give me some trends for 2020 for Black people by 2035. Right? Yeah, Ogun has started talking about. I posted it in our little chat, and I wanted to bring up a couple of the ideas, see if people one agree with those ideas, two try to find a baseline for where we're at now, and three hopefully come up with some solutions if there's still problems that you think we need to address, or how do we take these trends and start getting involved with them somehow so that in 2035 we are ahead of the game, or at least got a foothold in the game enough for us to move like we're supposed to move, like a Black community, right? All right, so the first one was by 2035 African American owned businesses are projected to contribute significantly to the U.S. economy. Now, me, I personally feel like we do that already. I think they just steal a lot, so we're not getting, you know, our just due. But how do y'all feel about it? You could tag it into the chat. What you think some of your ideas for that kind of trend with the entrepreneurship? Chauncey, I would really love to hear from you. Zane, you too. Pure Black, I'm not sure if you have a business, but Zane's a producer. Chauncey mess with coffee, got coffee all over the world. So I'm just saying, whatever your idea might be, if you think that this is going to affect it, our economy is going to be affected by entrepreneurship more, yes or no, if you agree or disagree. I'm just shy now. I feel like we should get more involved in starting our own businesses or being in some kind of situation where you're generating your own money and income. You see the Fed about to cut all them jobs, where they started cutting all these jobs already. They don't want to pay you a living wage for them. That's in my opinion. And then you say, no, that's not the way. You disagree. Then you want to pop on here and discuss it. But you gotta have a solution. If you disagree, you gotta say what's the trend that you think is gonna happen by 2035 and why. Because I agree with it. The reason why I agree with it is because of black women. How they are like leading certain businesses, and now they starting to really figure out how to get funding to them. Uh, Case in point, one of the big banks just put 300 million up for black women, and it's also for first time business owners. Who's drawn in the chat? Hit the link. That's right. Because me and Coach got into a good conversation about it. I was talking the truth. He kind of freaked me out. Okay, let's talk about the service work. That actually came up. Bring that up. I don't want to misquote, bro, but basically he was saying the same thing that we should take. Okay, therefore. Oh, okay, you're saying therefore. Okay. Uh, he was saying that we should look into how we can control the service industry since we dominate it. How you feel about that? I feel like everybody's not an entrepreneur too. Do you think that also includes buying black and sticking into the community, buying black uh, products, or trying to spend money with only companies that hire black or things like that? Zane, hit the link. Oh, you done disappeared on me. Don't get scared now. That's where Zane's at with it. How anybody else feel? Anybody else out there have an opinion about it? You know, it's going to be challenging to get anyone to get involved with your business. First off, it's already a hard situation. Two, everybody ain't gonna like what you make. Ah, sitting here talking about the chat GPS prompt information that we was talking about a couple weeks ago. What up, Matt? Hit the link. Where's you busy? There you go. Big Zane. Shout
Yeah.
to Netta. She ain't here to play games. She give my hi.
Hey, can you hear me?
What up, big bro?
So what going on, man?
What up, man? How you been?
Under goodness. The rest probably go ahead and whatnot. But
Listen.
yeah, I think my answer to that is like about the service work. It's like,
Yep. Mhm.
everybody can't be an entrepreneur. I don't think, you know, resources are can make that possible. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
I understand completely.
So it's like we have to focus more on what our necessities are, and to whoever has the blueprint to
Mhm.
whatever what the items needed in the community. I believe we should focus more on actually providing that and actually producing those according to the entrepreneurs that's
All
already
right.
present.
Okay. Let me just make sure I'm following along. You saying that we should just invest in what's already there, and not try to start something new?
Yeah, because we got to start from where we at now.
Okay. And where do you think we are right now?
Um,
No right or
it's a
wrong
lot
answer.
of
Just your
nah.
real.
I think it's a lot of. I think it's still a lot of kickstart organizations like companies right now. They're still in their infant stages. So I think it's only been like maybe I could give it like maybe 5 to 8 years.
5 to 8 years.
Yeah.
Okay, so my projections is for 2035. So in 5 to 8 years, you think that there will be more black businesses for us to support, and we shouldn't necessarily push everyone towards entrepreneurship, but more towards just supporting black businesses now.
Yeah. And
Okay.
also, I think quality control is more should be the focus. Because that
Mhm.
will provide
Put out
more
a good
customers.
product that we can get behind, right?
Yeah. Because that's the thing on social media too is like people having these outside comments about the companies,
Mhm.
the products that small black businesses have yet to they have their complaints, but they speak about it outside of on social media instead of to these companies, and they don't. I mean, the issues don't get resolved that way. So it's like you need to have these. I don't know. I think you should have a meetup and find out how to resource these things that people want so much. You know?
Okay, well, let's start having a conversation now. That's what we're doing. You know what I mean? I mean, it ain't super
Yeah.
big. It's just me and you for right now. But this is how it could start. You could start having those conversations with your homies. I'll bring it back to the brown table. You know what I mean? But okay,
Right.
so all right. So what do you think there? What do you think there? What service do you think that we can provide, that we should provide, that you could support?
Hmm. Well, one I know it's only one detergent line that I know of.
What's the name?
I can't remember. It's something about truth. I can't remember quite specifically, but
Is it Wood Light Darks?
no, it's like a color detergent, but I can't remember. I think it's something about truth, for truth, or something like
I'm
that.
tracking down.
Yeah, I
True
haven't heard
Laundry.
from I haven't heard from them in like a while.
Is it True
That's the
Laundry?
yeah,
Okay.
True Laundry. I haven't heard from them in like maybe like 3 years. Oh, they're doing all right.
All right. I'm gonna show it. You just let me know this is the right one. Okay. Is that cool?
All right. Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. That's
All
the
right.
only black. That's the only black detergent company that
All right. I'm about to.
I haven't really seen the commercials. I don't know, the production, the advertising kind of slow.
Yeah, I'm throwing that in the chat right now. All right. There's a black-owned laundry detergent. Just so in case anybody was wondering, and if you just get in here, we're discussing some trends that could impact the African American economy by 2035. Zane has an idea that we should support black owned businesses rather than just trying to focus on creating more entrepreneurs, excuse me. All right. And then how we can go about that is quality control of the black products that we offer to our community. I think that's a great idea. I think that's something that we can all internalize. It's easy to do. You do a little research, you pull up something. I just did it. He told me the name. I pulled it up. He verified it for me. I posted it in the chat. Now it's up to you to buy it if you decide that that's something you want to do. If not, try to look for something most black owned and just try to do that consistently, probably once, twice a month if you can. If you can't, at least once a year, try to buy a black owned product. That's something that you can use in your home or something that you can use as a service. Am I along the right lines with that, Zane?
Yeah. Also, it's like we need to have alternatives within our.
Have our own black-owned alternatives to the stuff we already use.
Yeah. I mean, we need more brands. At
Mm-hmm.
least, just a few.
Yeah. No, I agree. I think that there should be more black-owned brands for regular things. I think that we also should plan for the future and how things are looking for technology, which was another one of the trends I'm gonna bring up shortly. How technology is going to impact us, how we should get more involved with that, which is a little wild, but are there any other ways you could think of, Zane, that you think we could support the black community as far as how we can continue to move forward with progress here as Black Americans economically?
Yeah. We have to change change our method of actually how we want to make money. Because
Mm-hmm.
I don't think playing sports and making music is the,
I'm
you
glad you
know
brought that up.
that's not that's like the wall. Right.
Right, right. No, I agree. We was just having this conversation concerning that today. Um, we need to think more than just sports and entertainment. What happened to lawyers, nurses, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, like it's cool on the side, like that. I mean, that's a easy passive kind of venue, but it's like I think something need to be more core. It needs to be a core value going on. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I'm breaking it down. I'm listening. No, I mean, listen. Hey, when I was a kid, man, uh, we had we got instilled in us a work ethic and shit like that. Like we kind of like me and coach was talking about this today because I was honestly losing hope based on some more conversations that we were having previously concerning this and how. What's up, big bro? How are you doing today, Gella? Um, on how we can move forward and the economics of it based on how things have been going with the layoffs, how things have been going concerning us getting behind the eight ball. And he said some amazing shit that kind of brought me back to focus. This is why I kind of like want to keep having these conversations. He was like, we are the most resilient people on the planet. Like you start from behind the eight ball being black in America. And we have always made our way. He said, though, you got to remember some people are going to get left behind. And I tend to agree with that. I don't believe everybody can go all in the same direction, and I don't think everybody is a king in my eyes. You know what I mean? Somebody has to do some grunt work. Somebody's gonna have to come up with some ideas. Somebody else is gonna have to do something else.
Yeah, of course, because everybody can't think.
Right,
Most people can use their
right.
hand.
And so, how if we're going to move forward with that mindset, that's where we are. Right? You bringing it up too. Right? We're not just basketball players. We're not just football players. We're not just entertainers, rappers, singers, and dancers. We are a multitude of things, and there are a number of careers that you could have that may seem regular to somebody, or low man on the totem pole, but it's an absolute amazing living. Like being a plumber, like getting into construction, being a mason, getting into, just those types of careers where you're using your hands or, you know, building a house is a skill. I know they can do a lot of fancy shit now because of technology, which we are going to get into, but have a skill. You don't have to be a
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Everybody ain't got bars. You really ain't that good, to be honest with you. Not you.
yeah, yeah. It's kind of what's strange to me too. Is like the entertainment industry should really be spotlighting these things, like these types of occupations or
Right,
even lifestyles.
right.
Because the lifestyle that they showing now is like nobody really want to live that. Everybody don't want to wear all that heavy jewelry and have all these people around them. Hey, come on. Everybody don't want the same type of living. Like, people want something more laid back, subtle. Some people might want to be in a bookstore all their life. I don't want to be in the parking lot with cars all the time.
Real talk.
You know what I'm
Real talk.
saying?
But what if that's your thing? What if you're a mechanic? That's another great, career to have.
Yeah.
All right. So now I ain't gonna keep begging y'all about the careers and things like that. So now, concerning technology, how do you feel?
I think that should be exposed even more. I mean, that could be exposed through the entertainment because I mean, how good their music videos look, or you know what I mean, what's under the hood. Things like they have so many opportunities to teach the youth before they come up and have no clue of what they want to do in the outside world.
All right, and
Because
then
I mean,
all right.
the way I'm hearing things is like kids going in these public areas and just having showdowns like in broad daylight, just shooting each other straight up. They're not even moving. They're just standing up shooting at each other.
Yeah, that's wild. I don't want no parts of that right there.
Yeah, I mean, like, come on, like nobody's out here giving them any kind of train of thought.
Right, facts. Hey, and then make sure y'all click the link Ogon just put in the John. We got an Instagram. Please follow us. We're about to start doing a lot more social media going on. There's also a TikTok. I hope you put that in there. I think y'all should really start following us. We're about to start moving forward with a couple of things. Some more times being freed up, and there's going to be more effort. So again, please follow the Instagram. I didn't mean to cut you off, Zane. I apologize.
Oh
All
no,
right.
you good.
All right. So now, how you feel about AI and everything, and the advancements that have been made, and how do you think that Black people fit into those advancements? Where do we place? Now, I
Uh,
personally feel like we at the bottom, and we're gonna have to
yeah,
claw our
we also got the conspiracy blindfold on us
way. Mhm.
about what AI is.
Well, yep. And
Yeah,
I get listen. I was one of those people. I was scared of it. I had to do some research. Had to learn some stuff to not be as shook.
yeah,
You know what I mean? But then you got the boy that just left Google. He's still
yeah.
afraid of
It's
it.
more it's more simple than what you think it is. It's
Oh
just
no,
a generator.
I've definitely found out that it's just a bunch of data sets getting to work together with machine learning. So I get it.
Yeah,
I ain't,
it's a
I ain't as
generator.
freaked out. You know what I mean? But what I am freaked out is that we not in the room creating the data sets.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? That's
yeah.
what scares
You're
me
not
more.
supplying it.
Right. Oh yeah, they making assumptions about the black community, and nobody in the black community is there to have a conversation. That's what I'm more afraid of that.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. I've really been lagging on that too. So because I'm supposed to be taking a course on computer
Please do. I'm telling you, I've been getting skilled up. I
science.
mean,
Yeah,
hey, basically just get in there. You know what I mean? Start messing around. Whatever you're interested in, get into it. Start just making a part of your routine. Things can come up. Mhm.
yeah,
Yeah, because technology ain't going nowhere. You know what I mean? I'm hoping that something comes along that kind of evens the playing field. Like that's how I view technology. It should be able to even out the playing field, be a solution to a problem. like any good product or whatever, but we also need to be able to be in on it. You know what I mean? Like in black people, we tend to, well, not tend, we're already economically down. Well, there is a great job report. They're all mostly service jobs for us. So we dominate those. Those are low paying jobs. And we're not introduced to certain technologies fast enough for us to take advantage of it until it's too late. And so that's where I'm like, we should be involved in technology and what's going to come next.
Yeah,
My fault.
I think we should work on robotics as well. But,
You into robotics?
yeah,
Okay. Yeah,
not into it, but I'm willing to engage.
okay. So you scared of the police dog?
Hey man, hey, now the thing is, I was thinking about is exoskeletons,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
Because those, I mean, the idea that came out like damn near 10 years ago, and it's like I'm I'm still surprised that we're not using them today because like people who, labor workers, regular labor workers who
Right.
fairly like injured on the job, like they can't really work as proficient if they injured. They got, what I mean, leg pain and all this type of stuff. They need back support.
And
We
that
actually
might be
need
a cost
those.
barrier thing. What you think?
The cost barrier.
Yeah, that might be like to implement that. That might be expensive, super expensive.
Yeah, but then again, that's where the material come in. Like, uh, I don't know.
I feel you. No. Break it
It
down.
depends on the material,
Keep
especially
going hard. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like I don't know enough about the robotics space, so I'm not like taking away from what you're saying. I'm just saying like I agree with you. I would rather have an exoskeleton on lifting bricks or on a wall trying to do something all day, like unloading a truck, things like that.
especially in the warehouse.
Right. You see what I'm saying?
You know,
So I'm with
simple,
that.
it's certain simple things that need to be
Mhm. How
activated.
you how you feel about the robots taking jobs though? They saying it's projected to take like 3 million jobs.
See, that's what I'm saying. It's a little bit too far, just a little bit. It depends. Like you can have robots that work on skyscrapers. You don't need to. You don't need to work. You don't
Right.
need to be up. 20,000 feet working on those skyscrapers yourself.
I agree. I agree. And then how you feel about politics? Kute brought up that we should be more involved in politics and more of a buying into the system and not being so shy.
Um, well, I mean, I don't know how that's going to open up businesses because you might have a lot of pushback
Okay.
politically. You know
All right. And where you at politically? Like, do you think that black people are involved enough for politics? Are they on enough city councils? Are they? I don't feel like we got adequate representation in the government. I personally do.
Yeah. I mean, I'd agree with you because I'm not
All right. And then, I mean, do you think that you, I mean, I'm sorry, Zane, you got children?
no.
Oh, okay. See, I'm a father, right?
Got nephews, got a nephew and niece.
Right. Okay. So we're going to use your nephews as a proxy. All right. So do you think that your nephews are politically aware enough to start asking political questions at this time?
No.
All right. And do you think that your family, you chief being uncle, are indoctrinating them into the political system of America, where they're aware of how to vote or what your local city council is, their job is to do, who the treasurer is, things like that?
Yeah, seldomly. I
Okay.
talk to him about those.
No. Ain't no right or wrong answer, so don't feel attacked. I apologize. You know what I mean? Like I'm just because
Yeah,
I think that's something that we should do. Is that we should start talking to our children, giving them civics lessons at the crib.
it's good. I'm just kind of in retrospect.
Yeah. No, listen, man. I probably wouldn't have had no real interest in politics if my mom wasn't into it. You know what I'm saying? Her and my granddad
Yes.
used to have these big ass arguments about politics all the time. We had dinner and shit, and when we go over to visit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, as far as it go, yeah, with my dad, we just we argue about voting, what we vote for.
Right. And that's the crazy. Excuse me. That's the crazy part because we grow up with these ideas based on what our parents taught us, and then you get to reading some shit and you challenge everything they talking about. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? It turns into your own little political agenda and
yeah, they
ideas.
did get straight to the point. Like, you know how many people died for us to vote?
Uh huh. Yeah, that's exactly what
I
happened.
don't think that's helping me actually not picking a,
Right.
having a decision on who I vote.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. And no, and that's the conversation we need to have. I think that we should start having those with our children a lot earlier than we do now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you know what I mean? Any other ideas you think that's going to be trending?
Uh, if I could think of something, maybe air travel.
Mm-hmm. Say it one
They're
more time.
trying to make flying cars, but before then they're gonna try. I think gonna make personal aircraft before they go into flying cars.
Right. Now that's scary as shit. I don't know if I want to be driving in no flying car.
Yeah, yeah, real. You don't want no traffic up there,
Yeah, bro. I don't. That's an L waiting to happen. Then what about the people you land on?
man. I tell you.
Man,
Oh yeah, they got a lot to work out on that.
yeah, it's gonna be struggling. No, but yo, I ain't want to hold y'all up. I just wanted to make sure that we came on here and discuss this and start a conversation. I'll probably come back next week and do another one, still based on the trends. I'm gonna try to go through all of them. We basically only cover economics and technology. We didn't get too deep, but there is a conversation to be had. You know what I mean? Zane, I want to thank you for coming through, for looking. Um,
Yeah, come back, man.
yep,
Yeah, it's
absolutely.
been a while, man, since y'all been here.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be more consistent and shit. You know what I mean? Some things are slowing down, or we got getting more time. Please follow the Instagram. Definitely, Ogun is going hard on there, and then the TikTok. Please follow that. Um, I believe we should have a link. Oh well, the Instagram link is definitely in there. I'm not sure if Ogun is around to put the TikTok link in there. I don't got it on me right now, but please look us up, follow us, like, share, subscribe. It's the Black Brown Table and Big Deal. We'll get back to you. All right, big bro. And thanks again
All
for
right,
popping
peace.
up.